So good morning, my dear students. I will ask you a question. Which is the first educational commission in India? Anyone can answer the question. Which is the first educational commission in India? Yes. Yes, a very simple question.
The Kothari Commission.
Kothari Commission, then
S. Radhakrishnan Commission.
S. Radhakrishnan Commission. You can think about post-independent commissions and pre-independent commission. Hunter Commission, yeah.
Hunter Commission.
Hunter Commission, then Hunter Commission, then
I think commission 1917 there was a commission.
So in 1917 there was commission, yeah. Then
Calcutta University Commission.
Calcutta University Commission, then Macaulay or Charles Dispatch.
Is it a commission or report?
Yeah. So we can look at which commission was the first education commission in India. Just wait there. So I think two of you told Hunter Commission, yes? Yes, who? Who did tell? It's Hunter Commission. Yes? Yes, two people told Hunter Commission. I think who? Who told Hunter Commission?
And it's Susan.
And it's Susan, then one more person. Yes. Ashwin. Who told? I was not able to recognize who was it. Yes, it's Hunter Commission because as Remy told, Macaulay. Sometimes you may be mistaken as Macaulay or Charles Wood Dispatch. Actually, Macaulay was a single person. He was not a commission. He was a single person who was assigned the duty, who had been assigned the duty of studying about the educational system in India and to submit a report, and he submitted the report. And again, Charles Wood was also a single person. He also had been assigned the duty to submit a report, and he submitted a report, and it is known as Wood's Dispatch. So this is the first commission. Actually, Britishers formed a commission under the chairmanship of Hunter. We can just look. There was some problem. The Christian missionaries in India forwarded a number of complaints against the existing educational policy. And on the basis of the complaints, or on the account of the complaints forwarded by Christian missionaries, Lord Ripon, the then viceroy of the British East India Company, appointed William Hunter as the chairman of a commission to study and submit a report on the actions to be taken for the development of education. And he submitted a report in 1882. I mean, the commission submitted a report in 1882. And this report is known as Hunter Commission Report of 1882. So I typed something mistake there on 1854. No, it's not 1854, 1882. So this is the first education commission in India. After that, there were different commissions. There were Kolkata University Commission, Indian University Commission, then Kolkata University Commission. Then after the independence, there were different commissions such as S. Radhakrishnan Commission, Mudaliya Commission, Kothari Commission. But this is the first educational commission in India, Hunter Commission. Yeah, right? Yes. So we can look at the recommendations of Hunter Commission. And see here, Christian missionaries forwarded a number of complaints. Christian missionaries told the government that they should give the missionaries more importance, more opportunities for organizing educational activities in India. And they also requested the government or directed the government to withdraw from the secondary educational system. So I will be telling all these things. So we can look at the report or the recommendation of the Hunter Commission. You should remember the chronological order. Yeah. 17 AD 1700 Vedic period, then BC 1700 Vedic period, BC 600 or 500 Buddhist period, then AD medieval period, then after that British period. In 1757 they captured the power in India. 1813 they published the first charter. 1817 they published the second charter. 1835 Macaulay's Minutes. 1854 Charles Wood's Dispatch. 1882 Hunter Commission. So we can look at the recommendations of Hunter Commission. Yeah. And again, I may request to those who came a little bit late, please try to enter the classroom before 9:40. I'm sorry because I was making all of you enter the classroom even after 9:40 all these days. And some of you are not following the instructions. I'm sorry because it is the instruction from principal not to enter anyone after 9:40. So you have to keep your self-discipline. I always tell this one. So from the next day onwards, I'll be admitting only those who come before 9:40. I'm sorry, because it is the instruction from our principal. Yeah. So we can look at the recommendations. The first recommendation was primary education should be given more attention, and a part of the provincial revenue should be exclusively reserved for the development of this stage of education, the elementary education. The district or municipal council should have the freedom to design the curriculum and the administration of primary education. And see, this is actually a wonderful recommendation, an amazing recommendation, a significant recommendation. See, the first and foremost thing is to create a base in your students, in your youngsters. Yeah. So why do I tell that this is a significant recommendation? Primary education should be given more attention. Why? Why do I tell so? Yes. Jasil, why do I tell so? this is a significant and something important. Why? Yes, Jasif.
Sir, as we are teacher, we need to keep these qualities.
Yeah. Why is this so? Actually, this is why is this recommendation is something important. Primary education should be given more attention. I asked this one. The recommendation given by Hunter Commission. This is one of the most important recommendation. I think this is some wonderful recommendation. Why?
That is the stage of every single citizens attaining this knowledge.
Yes.
And if we care about this primary level, it will affect in higher studies also, in higher levels also.
Yes, that is right. Because we should create a base. That is the most important thing. As I told you, one of the 4 pillars of education, according to UNESCO, is learning to know. So you should create a base, and this base will be helping the students during the higher educational level. The quality of education is dependent upon the quality of the teachers as well as the quality of the students. If the students are not able to follow what the teachers are giving, what the teachers are teaching at the higher level of education, education will be a failure. So this is the basic state. And here you should create a base in the students. Actually, you have to give more importance to primary educational sector, not to the higher educational sector. If you go to America, you can see that primary teachers are getting more salary than college teachers. Because you have to give more importance to the primary section. And this was the first recommendation of Hunter Commission. And he also recommended the district or municipal council should have the freedom to design the curriculum. Because curriculum should be on the basis of the social norms and regulations, on the basis of the culture of the society. So there should be curriculum, exclusive curriculum for different places on the basis of their own local culture, their own local language, the regional language. Okay, it is the first recommendation. And the second recommendation is government should withdraw from the secondary education sector by leaving them to be organized by private agencies. So the Christian missionaries were requesting the government to withdraw from secondary educational system. So here Hunter Commission recommended that government should withdraw from the secondary education sector by leaving them to be organized by private agencies. That means government should concentrate on primary educational system. And there should be 2 streams, that is literary as well as vocational for secondary education sector. And they also recommended that there should be 2 different types of education during the secondary stage. There should be literary education and vocational education. Literary means the theoretical education, the mainstream education, the normal form of education. And at the same time, there should be some vocational secondary education too, according to this commission. Okay, and this is the second recommendation. And the third one is private agencies should be given great encouragement to come forward to run educational institutions. So government should give some financial aids, and government should promote, government should spread the importance of education in the society. Government should approach the elite people of the society, some private agencies, because actually it was not possible for organizing educational system only by government. So according to this commission, it's better to give more encouragement to the private agencies to run educational institutions. So government should give all the types of financial aids, assistance, and such things to the private agencies to run educational institutions in India. Then another recommendation was the granting aid for indigenous system of education should be on the basis of payment by results. On the basis of payment by result. Why? Yes, who started or when was this financial aid started first? Yes. Yes. Tell me.
1813.
Yes, 1813. They were given 1 lakh rupees. Then it was increased to
2 lakh.
2 lakhs in 1817. Then who stopped the, who requested to stop, or who recommended to stop the financial aid?
Macaulay.
Macaulay.
Lord.
Yeah, Lord Macaulay. And then who recommended to restart it? Yes.
Charles.
Yes, Charles.
Charles.
Yeah. And here, a Hunter Commission has recommended something new. The granting aid for indigenous system. Indigenous system means the traditional educational system. The granting aid for indigenous system of education should be on the basis of payment by results. Why is it important? Measuring, why is it important? The granting aid for indigenous system should be on the basis of payment by results. Yeah. What does it mean? Measuring. Fatima Meherin. I think she's there. Yes. Oh, I think she's not there. Fatima Meherin is not there. Then it can be answered by Atulya. Sorry, Atulya.
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Yeah. The granted, just look at the point. You can tell it. You can use your common sense and you can just tell that. So the granted aid for indigenous system of education should be on the basis of payment by results. Because you will give the financial aid looking at the results in the examinations. Why? Yes, tell me. Yes. Yes, you can tell Atulya.
They give much importance to money.
Yeah. Why do you think about giving financial aid only by looking at the quality of students? Actually, if you are giving financial aid without having any criteria, without having any verification, then all the institutions will come forward to get some financial aid and they will not be doing anything for the promotion of education. Yes, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually the distribution of financial aid before that was not on the basis of any criteria, was not on the basis of the result. So each and every agency could come forward, each and every indigenous educational system could come forward and get some financial aid. That's what we are doing even nowadays. We will be creating a proposal telling that we will do this, we will do that, and we will get some money, we will get some amount, but we are not doing the proper thing. So this is again something important. This is a wonderful recommendation. This is a very good recommendation, because if you tell that you would give financial aid only for those institutions who gets better result, then all the institutions should ensure that the quality is there. Yes, right? So the meeting is about to over, the meeting is about to end. So I will just close the meeting now and I will come back. Please, everyone, please try to come again as early as possible, because we have to keep the discipline. Okay, thank you. So I just